Hi guys, it's Wendy here from Wendy Wise Beauty. Thanks for visiting me again. Today we have a Zimaya dedicated video. I have 4 perfumes. Two of them, they are recommendations coming from quite a few of you guys, and one I did not hear much about, but the original perfume, I loved it, so I picked it up. I am going to start with this one here. It is called Massage. Yeah, it is Eau de Parfum. And this is the packaging. I find it to be lovely. The colors work well with each other. It is inspired by Nishane Taro. Taro, it's a perfume that I have always loved. It is not one of the most talked about perfumes from Nishane, but it is one of the most beautiful in my opinion. When I was going through the Zimaya collection, I did see this perfume, so I immediately bought a sample. The sample has not finished, but I already have here the full bottle. Massage. It has top notes of caramel, Sichuan pepper and black pepper. The heart, it's cinnamon, patchouli and musk. And the base, it's amber and oak. Massage. It is incredibly close to Taro. What I love about Taro is that it's a nice comfort scent. When I spray it, you know, it's a perfume which you can say it always puts me at ease. To start with, when sprayed, Massage, it has a light sort of what you can call powdery consistency to the opening. It's the same type of formulation as Taro from Nishane. I love this perfume so much because it's calming. It's not very busy. Even though it's not a gourmand fragrance, not an overtly vanilla fragrance, it is very comforting. And this light, powdery, it's what I can describe it. This note which goes through the perfume, it's just very different. When the spices come into play, they are not there right when the perfume is sprayed, but thereafter. And this light spice powdery accord, it does give the perfume almost, you can say, a vintage feel, a vintage aura to it. The caramel note, it is very nice in the perfume. I can smell it. A lot of times you can't smell caramel unless it's done in a way that it comes off. Like burnt caramel, it normally just adds sweetness, but in here I do sense and smell the caramel note. You know, this powdery accord that I do get in the perfume, it's not very strong. It's just lightly there. I think this is coming from the Sichuan pepper. I do use this pepper sometimes in cooking, and when you smell it, it's spicy, but at the same time it's a bit maybe powdery, creamy. It's hard to describe it, but I do believe this is what I sense in the formulation of the perfume. It's not overtly spicy. There is also black pepper in here, but I think this is the Sichuan pepper. This is very sophisticated. It's classy. I wouldn't say it's floral or it's fruity. It's just a different type of perfume. The notes in here are not so easy to discern. I mean, in your face, when you spray it, you smell this and this immediately. It's a very creamy blend of a perfume. It's like all the notes just work together. And the original perfume, it does have the same aura. There is one other perfume which behaves like this. It is called Angélique sous la pluie. It's angelic flowers after the rain. It's from Frederic Malle. This one, it's about, I would say, 20 years old. When it first came out, I think in 2000, it was back then on the fragrance board, so different. We all loved it or hated it. It was a perfume where you should imagine, that the earth is so dry. There's a drought and then it rains and the steam comes up and you can smell it, and there are angelique flowers and it blooms and all of this mixes together. They do not smell the same, but the base of the perfume, the way it reacts, it's almost the same. You can say what I think its powderiness, maybe it's more like earthiness. And I no longer have Angélique sur la pluie, but I can feel it in this perfume. The base, it is more ambery. I cannot say I do smell overtly cedar, but it's a beautiful blend. This perfume, it's gorgeous. I love taro and it brings back for me very nice memories. It's very close to the original, so I am so happy with this. I smelled it and immediately I had to have it. Guys, I think maybe this was making the rounds prior to me, getting into the Dubai Middle Eastern fragrances. So let me know if you have it. It smells very niche, very different. This perfume does not project a lot. It is long lasting, but it's more of a perfume for you. I can smell it on myself. I enjoy it. I adore it. It's not really a perfume where you would exhume sillage, but it's beautiful. It's something different for the collection, same as the original perfume. And when I say it's cozy, it almost feels like candlelight when you are sitting in front of a fire and you feel this warmth, this type of coziness, not yummy cozy, or when a perfume is very woody and spicy. It feels warm, hot. This one, it's more like very gentle fire, candlelight. It's hard to describe this perfume. You need to try it. The next one, it is Zukhruf Cherry. This is always mentioned in the comment section of the channel, whenever I am reviewing a cherry perfume. Quite a few of you love this one. It is supposedly inspired by Lost Cherry from Tom Ford. Top notes: black cherry, almond, heart, jazz. The heart, it's jasmine, cherry, plum. And the base, it's sandalwood, cedar, tonka bean, and vanilla. You guys know that I'm very picky about cherry. Especially, cherry soliflores. I did not like the Tom Ford version very much. And this one, when I first sprayed it, what I got was a very strong cherry aroma, almost like cherry Kool-Aid. The almond note was equally as strong. It did make it better. I mean, they did blend nicely together, but when I first sprayed it, it was a bit of overload. Granted, as it unfolds, this this cherry blast of cherry, it does tone down quite a bit. The jasmine, and especially the plum note, it does come out in the middle. And from all of the stages, as the perfume kept unfolding, what I loved most was the heart of the perfume, the stage in the perfume, what that I really enjoyed. The base of the perfume, it has a nice sandalwood note, and it does, you can say, add a bit of structure, keep it from being runaway sweet. This one, it's not my favorite type of cherry. I do not get a lot of florals in here. Maybe after half an hour in the dry down phase, I do get hints of florals, you know, a bit with the sandalwood when this cherry and almond note has dissipated a bit. But this one for me, I don't think it's a bad perfume. If you like very sweet perfumes, a bold cherry, this would be lovely. I prefer cherry more on the tart side, or maybe with a little bit of spiciness. So this is why it's a type of genre of perfumes that I do not like very much. But I think if you can do this type of perfumes, then it's not bad. The formulation is good. The quality, it lasts very long. In terms of projection, when it is sprayed, it is quite nice. It's just not mine. The next one, it is Rabab Gems. This one, it is inspired by Zukhruf, Acento, and it has notes of pineapple, hyacinth, jasmine, iris, pink pepper in the middle, patchouli, amber, and musk. Guys, this one, it was an overall fail. I mean, it is not type of perfume or anything where I can say, you know, I don't gravitate towards this scent profile. The composition, it was just bad. There was something wrong with it. It is similar to which perfume from Paris Corner? It was Paris Corner's inspiration of Naxos. I believe it's called Vaux Elegant, yeah, where this perfume, it was nothing work, the top, middle, base. This perfume, it's the same for me. This is the second sample I am buying because I thought maybe the first one something had turned, but it's exactly the same. What I get from here, it's a soup of notes which are, you can say, fighting each other. It's very hard for me not to be able to find at least one stage in a perfume or one aspect of the perfume that I like. I generally love Zimaya fragrances. I have purchased a lot of them and I am always looking for the new releases. And while I am doing this, you know, I am looking at the older ones, getting samples, listening to what you guys are saying. I don't think any of you guys have recommended Rabab Gems, but I wanted to try it anyway. I mean, I get fruity in here. The opening is very fruity. There are florals and there is a musky ambery base, but it's all mixed in one. And if you have this perfume and you like it, please do not take it as an offense. You know, perfumes are very subjective. I really tried with it, sprayed, wore, like I said, more than one sample, and every time I tried the perfume, it was a no-go. The only note I think in here which was a little bit crisp and clear, it was the pineapple sometimes when it's first sprayed, but other than that, it was just a melange that never went anywhere. It never settled. So don't kill me. You know, if this is your signature scent, it's just to my nose. I think this formulation is lacking. I also do not see much about this one, and I think this perfume is quite old. Maybe this is one where Zimaya like missed the ball. Most of the perfumes I have tried from Zimaya, they were very good perfumes, nice formulations, always very potent, strong, grand, the way I love them. And the few that I did not like, it had nothing to do with the formulation. It was just a type of perfume I do not gravitate towards, you know. So every now and then I'm allowed to find one of those. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, subscribing, liking, and hope to see you again soon on my channel. Tschüss!